So this video is to educate on gastric decompression tube maintenance. Now here we have our Repogol either, taped to the patient's lip or mouth. For the demonstration purposes here, I'm going to turn our suction onto intermittent low wall suction between -40 to -60 millimeters of mercury. This will turn on intermittently in a moment. And as you can see, the tube is completely submerged. The tip of the tube is submerged in gastric content. It is now time to irrigate our patient's tube. So I'm going to disconnect it from our suction. We must irrigate our tubes every 3 hours and as needed if you notice the patient's Repogol has stopped working. So here is our normal saline. 5 mLs is what we need to use, and for the purposes of this video we dyed the normal saline so you can see it in the video. I am using a catheter tip adapter where you don't always have to use it, but I would just like to say that when you push your catheter tip in, it goes about 2 rings in, where if I just am using the syringe itself, it gets pushed in a little bit further, and then it can then distort the tube a little bit and potentially make the end crack. So I'm now going to flush my tube with my 5 mLs of normal saline. While I do this, it is very important to clamp off your air vent. So I just clamp it to the side and I'm going to inject. Now, as you follow along, you can see the quote unquote normal saline make it to the end of the tip of the tube now. And whatever you put into the tube, you then need to pull out of the tube. So I'm going to retract the normal saline that I did put in, and I'm getting my 5 mLs back. I'm now going to I'm going to detach my normal saline syringe, and it is now very important that I inject air into the air vent to make sure that that is also clear, because when the air vent is clogged, fluid can then back up into the air vent and come out the air vent. So in order to clear your air vent, you simply inject 3 mLs of air into your air vent, again, using the catheter adapter. Now that your Repogol has been maintained, you put it right back to suction